Clark, you really getting to see her explode. I think she's going to be probably the first WNBA player to average like about 34, 35 a game. I think she got that kind of potential.
You know, she's got it. She's got what they call that it factor, right? And some people got it and some people don't.
She has lived up to expectations, right? I'm looking at her the way I look at LeBron James.
You know, I usually stay out of these conversations, but with Caitlin Clark, I can't stay silent anymore.
Anyone following basketball knows Caitlin Clark isn't just a great player. She's a game changer. She's transforming women's basketball in real time. Even NBA legends are amazed by her talent. Her skills and star power have brought a new wave of attention to the WNBA. But just when things couldn't get any bigger, Michael Jordan stepped in. And what MG said, huge. When Michael Jordan talks, you listen. Caitlin's shooting ability has that rare magic, the kind that makes you lean in and realize you're watching something special. She's turned doubters into fans and casuals into believers. But then, NBA vet Patrick Beverley dropped his take on Caitlin. And if you know Pat Bev, you know he doesn't hold back. And what he said caught everyone off guard. Here's exactly what Patrick Beverley said about Caitlin Clark.
I'm older now, so I gotta get on that bike and stroll for a couple 5, 6, 7 minutes. So while I'm strolling through the park, I'm looking at her shoot it. And she's one of those shooters where, if you know as a gym rat, you guys know, like, damn, bro, why you throw that pass bad? Give me the ball in my chest. I'm like, oh, she's a gangster also.
She's lighting people up.
Throw me the ball the way I want it.
What drill was it? What drill was she running?
I don't know. She was doing a 2 in a row corner wing. And if you miss, you have to go back to the next spot. And if you missed again, you have to go back to the starting spot.
Patrick Beverley doesn't throw around compliments. So when he praises Caitlin Clark, it's serious. But he's not the only one speaking up. Jeff Teague, a former NBA All-Star and champ, is calling out the WNBA for how it's handling Caitlin's rise. Now retired, Teague isn't holding back, criticizing the league's response to her growing popularity.
They played this all wrong, bro.
Terribly, bro.
They were supposed to gas this shit. This is why people don't watch this shit when y'all leave college. Women's sports, because y'all hating on the best thing that's gonna happen to the W.
While Jeff Teague's delivery might come off raw, his message is clear. Caitlin Clark deserves better. After years of debate over the gender pay gap and the WNBA's visibility, Caitlin's arrival has finally sparked real momentum, yet she's faced a rough welcome. Teague believes that kind of attitude is hurting the league financially and undermines a player who could elevate it. And when it comes to big-picture thinking, few see the game like Hall of Famer Isaiah Thomas. A 2-time NBA champ turned coach and exec, Thomas praised Caitlin's impact, but also left us with one surprising twist.
I think it's great what she's done, and I think it's great what the media and the WNBA and marketing and the players are doing, because, you know, controversy is not good, but, you know, controversy sells.
Isaiah Thomas managed to praise everyone while quietly calling out the real issue behind the Caitlin Clark hate. He didn't stir the pot, but his message was clear. The drama is being used for attention, and he's not falling for it. If Caitlin wants real support, she should listen to legends with proven credibility. Kevin Garnett, a former MVP and champion, knows what greatness takes. After 21 years of dominating the NBA, his view on Caitlin carries real weight, and it might be just the backing she needs.
Caitlin Clark go through shit. I'm watching all, man, rookies, you're gonna go through some shit. And guess what? When you're it, when you got the bullseye on your back, yeah, when you it, it's gonna come with some shit, yeah. Yeah. Ain't nobody hitting y'all with the step back in the high, yeah. It's a compliment. Yeah, you feel.
Kevin Garnett sees rough play as a test, something every great player goes through. To him, the pressure Caitlin faces is just a sign of respect. But Rick Barry took a harder stance. He called out the hate as pure jealousy, making it clear Caitlin's talent deserves respect, not resentment.
I think it's reprehensible what they're allowing some of these players. Anybody that does something flagrant to this young lady for what she's brought to the game should be suspended and fined big time for doing that.
NBA legend George Gervin also stepped up for Caitlin Clark. He didn't hold back, calling out the disrespect and reminding everyone that her talent should be celebrated, not criticized. His message was clear. Caitlin's greatness is real, and even the legends see it.
They don't know the value that she's bringing for all of them. She bringing, they flying private planes now. They went flying private before she came. They on major networks now. They weren't doing that. See, she remind me of Tiger Woods.
When Michael Jordan speaks, it's impactful. After years of silence, MG recently shared his thoughts on Caitlin Clark, warning the league to recognize her talent before it's too late. His words are powerful and direct. Here's what Michael Jordan had to say about Caitlin Clark.
You know, I usually stay out of these conversations, but with Caitlin Clark, I can't stay silent anymore. What she's doing right now isn't just special, it's transformational for the game of basketball. The league needs to wake up and show her the respect she deserves, or we risk losing her talent to Europe. And trust me, that's not something the league can afford.
Hearing Michael Jordan speak so directly is rare, and some fans even questioned if the footage was real. Regardless, his bold words on Caitlin Clark have stirred up a discussion. Just when the drama around Caitlin couldn't get bigger, Shaquille O'Neal took to Angel Reese's podcast and dropped the bombshell. Shaq praised Caitlin right in front of her biggest critic, making it clear. Caitlin's extraordinary, and even her harshest critics couldn't deny it. Get ready for Shaq's take.
And I was a hater because, you know, I'm down. She was like, she's not going to hit that shot. And bam, like, damn, she's not going to hit that shot. Man, like, if I say 10 times you're not going to hit the shot and you hit the shot, that means you're the truth.
Magic Johnson, a 5-time NBA champion and part owner of the Los Angeles Sparks, is deeply invested in women's basketball. Recently, he shared valuable thoughts on Caitlin Clark's growing influence in the WNBA, along with the impact of other notable rookies entering the league.
Now, Caitlin, her teammates got to come to her defense.
Sure.
You can't allow her to have to fight every battle, right?
Right.
But we have to understand that both Caitlin, Angel, and Brink, who plays for my Sparks, they made the WNBA better. And they're going to be tested by these incredible women who've been in the league for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Caitlin is the most popular WNBA player, but she's not the best at this time. Just like Larry and I were not the best when we entered the league, we became the best.
Magic Johnson compared today's WNBA stars to his rivalry with Larry Bird, stressing the need for teamwork to rise to the top. He praised Caitlin Clark's greatness, showing even longtime NBA legends respect her skills. Known for his classy approach, Magic's comments highlight Caitlin's impact. Charles Barkley, known for his blunt style, has also supported Caitlin, commenting on her game's evolution throughout the season. As a media personality, Barkley continues to back her growth.
And the thing I love about her, she never says a word. And now, when I watch her, two things.
Barkley acknowledged that fatigue might have contributed to Caitlin Clark's slow start, but noted how her recent resurgence showed in both her and her team's performance. He pointed out that her increased energy led to better transition opportunities and more scoring. However, Barkley didn't hold back when addressing how other WNBA players treat Clark, delivering sharp and critical remarks.
You girls been worded for the WNBA season. Y'all been working out on the nose. She came straight out of college.
You women out there, y'all petty, man. Hey, LeBron, you 100% right on these girls hating on Caitlin Clark. Y'all petty, girls. I expect men to be petty because we're the most insecure group in the world.
Oh, you are.
Y'all should be thanking that girl for getting y'all ass private charters, all the money and visibility she bringing to the WNBA. Don't be petty like dudes.
Steph Curry represented the NBA in a landmark three-point shootout against the WNBA, and it was a thrilling matchup. Steph narrowly edged out the win, and now with the establishment of NBA versus WNBA three-point contests, Caitlin Clark might have a chance to go head-to-head with her idol in the future. Though she's declined an invite to join the contest so far, Caitlin has said she's open to the idea down the line. Fans are hopeful that day will come soon. Caitlin's already gaining grassroots support in Indianapolis, but she's still not on the level of past local heroes. The top of that list is Reggie Miller, the elite three-point shooter who spent all 18 seasons with the Pacers. You'd expect Miller to show some respect to Clark as the rising star in town, but he took a different approach. Miller emphasized that every rookie needs to learn to deal with adversity and competition before being handed the keys to the city.
They cannot have this Caitlin Clark thing up any worse if they tried. People believe what we say on television. Just because people don't like you or your personality, they can't get on TV and slander you. It's just total bullshit. This girl is incredible. The number of attention, eyeballs she's brought to college and the pros, and for these women to have this petty jealousness, you say to yourself, damn, what is going on here?
What did you expect to happen to her? Number 1, I don't think it's jealousy. Oh my God, she's getting all the endorsements, so now people are going to come after her. You're playing at the highest level. You're coming from college to the pro ranks in the WNBA. What did she expect? Why is everyone so shocked? You're playing against grown women. The same thing happened to us when we made the jump.
Earlier, we heard Michael Jordan break his silence about Caitlin Clark, but MJ wasn't finished yet.
I saw somebody break down the release time, which is pretty much identical to mine. And then her just confidence, you can't help but watch when she plays, where she's shooting from, the range, the confidence, the flair. Like, she's a performer. It's crazy though, just because her shot is like that, it's at that level. If you really watch, like, her floor game is as impressive. So it's kind of the total package. And her being the French breaking that record, and the amount of attention that she has gained over the course of these last couple of years. Every building she goes into, there's a different energy. Like, it's great for her, great for women's basketball.
On the surface, Pierce's take seems respectful, but if you break it down, it's clear he's still not fully sold on Caitlin Clark's basketball ability. He suggests she should have been part of the U.S. roster to boost the sport's popularity, but implies she didn't earn the spot solely on merit. Paul Pierce, being a provocative commentator, often stirs the pot, so it's possible he's just trying to stay relevant. While missing the Olympics might have stung Caitlin personally, it could have been a blessing in disguise, according to Dwight Howard. He suggested that Caitlin could use the time off to sharpen her skills and come back stronger. Looking back, that prediction seems almost prophetic, as Caitlin did indeed dominate in the second half of the season.
What did you expect was going to happen to her? Number 1, I don't think it's jealousy. Oh my God, she's getting all the endorsements. We're going to go after her. You're playing at the highest level. You're playing in the WNBA. You're coming from college and you're going to the pro ranks, right? What did she expect was going to happen? Why are people so shocked, right? You're playing against grown women. The same thing happened to us.
You claim you want the women's game to grow, and then you keep the most popular girl in women's basketball off the team. How do you grow internationally and domestically if you don't put her on the U.S. team? It just makes the most sense. Sometimes you have to say, hey guys, this is bigger than the game, which it is. I mean, women's basketball is at an all-time high because of Caitlin Clark.
She is a great player, but it's a lot of players that, no lie, who, as far as basketball-wise, they have the edge over her of why they should be playing in the Olympics right now. Mind you, this should motivate her. This should make her go harder in the gym. The 3 weeks that they off, she should get in.
Caitlin Clark has clearly found her rhythm since the Olympic break, and while being left off the team could have been a setback, Dwight Howard saw it as an opportunity for her to prove herself. Missing the Olympics gave Caitlin a chance to focus on her skills and show she's better than some players who were selected ahead of her. As Caitlin's performance continues to impress, her status as one of the game's best is becoming undeniable. NBA legends like Shaq are backing her, and their support means more than the opinions of journalists. They understand her potential and the impact it will have on women's basketball. The biggest names in the game are watching Caitlin's rise and rooting for her to make history both on and off the court.